What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are back to talk about Blitz. Yes, Blitz of all things, because of the new story that is coming to Marvel Strike Force and because of the fact that now we have overpowered on the enemies in Blitz. And Scopely or Boundless, they kept their promises. Ryan, big shout out to you, Ryan. Thank you very much for putting so many characters at overpowered 11 on Blitz, because why to make things hard for us, right? Why would you do that? No problem. Okay, anyway, now we're doing this video because I really want to see the impact of overpowered in Blitz and if this is going to affect our performance in terms of participating in Blitz. Now, you might be one of those people that don't care about Blitz, but with the new store coming to the game, Blitz might become important. First off, because they are deleting the Blitz store, right? Blitz store, Raid store, Gold store, Training Material store, or Arena store, Alliance Wars and Crucible. So all these stores are going to disappear and they are going to be converted into one major store, right? With the Intel credits and so on. But if you can buy like Gear Tier 20 with the credits that we're gonna earn on Blitz going forward, well, then that makes Blitz a very appealing game mode. And this is what we have been asking for 1 billion years. It's just to allow us to convert the credits from Blitz or Alliance Wars or Cosmic Crucible in something that is useful for us to buy. And this means that the value of the Blitz as a game mode might be going up. It might be one of the factors that saves MSF going forward, right? And I think this is going to be important not only for me that does Blitz videos, Blitz teams videos and so on, which you're going to have an update soon, but overall it's going to be something great because it's increasing the engagement. And right now Marvel Strike Force is something that people don't see any reason to log into the game, right? And if this would be the case, if you participate on some Blitz rotations per day, if that allows you to get more Gear Tier 20 or Gear Tier 21 in the future, well, I think that's going to be a good thing for everyone, right? So in this video, we're going to do a full Blitz rotation and see how many fails we have compared to the past and see if overpower is really impacting the Blitz meta in terms of a game mode or not really, or if it's nothing burger. So as always, if you like information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Before we start, I have to say that I apologize for the people that don't like the videos that go from Marvel Strike Force to Racial Legends, but those videos are just to show you the difference between both games, what they have similar and what they have different. And Marvel Strike Force, they should taking notes of what other games are doing, like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Racial Legends, and others. For example, Marvel Future Revolution, it was a game that died because of mechanics like overpowered, but yeah, you should learn always from the past, so keep that in mind. And with that, we're also going to have a Racial Legends video where we compare faction wars and why Marvel Strike Force should have the same game mode, so prepare for that. So I hope you guys enjoy that video because it's a really clutch video. Okay, let's start our Blitz rotation. We have 63 teams. I think now we can go to up like 66 or 67, something like that. And we're gonna do a full rotation and see how far we can get. In the past, with 63 teams, we'll get 62 wins, which was very solid for my roster, or just full wins, right? So we're gonna see where can we get with overpowered. So we're gonna try to face only matches that are favorable to us, and we're gonna skip every now and then just to make sure that we are winning. And in the near future, we're gonna have update Blitz teams. Let's see how many teams are gonna be staying around based on the changes and what we're gonna be doing going forward, right? Because this is definitely a big deal. Okay, so let's move on and let's try to breeze to this. Now you have to pay attention to characters like Punisher because of the new stats. They are a lot stronger and that's definitely a big deal. Let's see if you can win here. We have minor gear. You still have to balance the enemies. You always want to make sure that the enemies that have the Gear Tier 20s and so on are the weakest characters, right? You still have a few minions. That's good for us as well. And something good about Blitz that I hope they keep it like this is that they don't have diamonds. So that's a good thing, right? At least that we still have some value there. Okay, Super Scroll, we cannot beat that guy. Let's see if this Nightcrawler, I think we're gonna lose this one. Yeah, this one, my bad decision. It had that Nightcrawler there. We should have skipped that team. So that one I'm gonna put it as half loss, because we could definitely avoid that one. It was just my anxiety to do this as fast as possible. I don't like to make long videos. I like to make videos that are long as necessary, right? If I'm making you waste your time with something that is not entertaining or informative, then I'm just bullshitting around, right? And I don't like to do that. I want to make sure that the time you're consuming here is of value. Okay, so far so good. We are burning through these trash teams. Now you have this one that might be a little bit more problematic. Phoenix, oof, Phoenix might be a problem. Rocket, okay, it's a small rocket, so the only strong character is Groot. But Groot with overpowered 11, so that's a big yikes. Here we have Wakanda with Apocalypse. Yes, Wakanda is so bad that we have to put them with Apocalypse nowadays. Here we have Kestrel, we have zombies. Okay, sure, let's go against this one. We should be able to win this. I think we are already halfway through, or at least 30%. So that's good. These symbiotes, ooh, Gear Tier 11 Carnage. That's kind of scary, especially when you're using such a small Drax. But okay, we got it. Web Warriors with Cersei, sure, why not? Let's do that. It's very scary. When you see those Gear Tier 20 characters on the other side, it's really, really scary. And like I said, the only thing that holds you up is the fact that they don't have diamonds. Because if they would have diamonds, and I hope Scopely will never put diamonds on Blitz, then yeah, you still have a small advantage. Because in Blitz, your enemies at the highest difficulty level, they get more gear tiers, more levels, more red stars, and more everything, except diamonds. Okay, so let's go. So far so good. We're gonna use the Black Knight versus Ultron. That's like a basic counter against Ultron, because he revives. Here we have X-Men with Jean Grey. Oh, this team is actually very strong for Blitz. I really love it. And Magic with Storm, she gets a bunch of charges, making it even better. Here we have Ares with minions. Okay, let's go against this one. This one should be fine. Or maybe not, like Ares is kind of garbage, let's be honest. He's just way too slow. And here, Gore, oof, okay, this one for sure. Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on. Fantastic Four with Dr. Doom. Let's see what we can do. I'm really waiting for that Johnny Storm rework. That's going to be super exciting. What is not going to be exciting at all is Quasar. It's kind of garbage. Outside of Alliance Wars. Okay, we're going to skip that one. I'm feeling a little bit anxious about the enemies that we are facing. Okay, Odin now carries. Now we can refresh the enemies. And we should have easier time now. Against... let's go against this one. I think against Carnage we'll have a better chance with Gambit. Because the faster they go, the more pings will apply to them. Black Order, bro, like this team now is absolute dog shit. They're gonna lose, right? Okay, they didn't lost. Okay, so far so good. Like, let's be honest, my Blitz teams, they're like the best you have in the entire community. We even got a shout out from msf.gg, which is kinda official, as they said that our Blitz teams were like the best in the community, the most shared by everyone, because they were so good. And even if you are a new player, you should be having some success with these teams, because these are characters that throughout time you have to invest sooner or later, and that's a good thing. Of course, if you are like absolute new player, if you started like yesterday, you have to adjust it. Try to get inspired, right? Get inspired by it, but of course you're not going to be able to follow along, because I mean this is like with most characters unlocked. Okay, I think we are more than halfway through. I think we are at 75%. Let's see, we are already on the other side. This one, ooh, Scarlet Witch now, she's problematic. And here, okay, this is another team. I still don't have a team with Null. And that's when I stopped doing Blitz teams. It was when Null was introduced. Because, yeah, MSF right now has not been doing so well. So here we lost with Emma Frost and this guy. Okay, that's a team that we can improve easily. So that's going to be the first fail. The other one, like I said, I'm going to consider it half fail, because we could definitely ignore that other team. And those were the ignored 6, right? The Sinister 6 rejected. Here we have a minion team. That's gonna be easy for sure. Okay, here we have Punishers and whatever else. Oh, we're gonna shred through this for sure. We also have Oath there. Oath now is very overkill. More minions. Wow, this is very strange because usually you don't find a lot of minion teams in Blitz. This team, we have to update it. It no longer works because these guys are not. They don't have the new stats and they don't have overpowered. So we have to be very careful with that. Here, Gladiator. Sure, let's go here. We have 3 characters with new stats, 4 characters with new stats, but Taskmaster now is an absolute monster. There you go. This one should be easy as well, but they need to have got up. They need to get upgraded. I apologize. It's too much speaking, too fast and too furious. Okay, let's move on. Phoenix. Ooh, that team is. Ooh, these teams are all rough. Let's see this one. Okay, we should be fine. We're gonna go back to that one as well after. Okay, and sure. Okay, sure. We have Ghost now. Ghost is very powerful, so that's great. Okay, there we go. Then we have Miss Marvel, another easy win. Okay, and the Blob, sure, why not? Like I said, my teams are very, very good. So this is, if you are a normal person using normal people teams, this might not be the results that you get overall. But so far so good, right? So far so good. So far the overpowered is not really impacting our results in Blitz. Getting 2 defeats, even if you consider the first one that I could have skipped. 2 defeats in 63, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. Okay, so here we only have 1 new character. Okay, this one should be fine. But yeah, maybe Scopely is manipulating the opponents because I'm gonna be very honest. It's not usual for me to face so many teams with minions. That's very, very unusual. And that means that maybe there are some shenanigans being applied to Blitz. And Scopely admitted that in the past they do that. They can increase or decrease the teams, the type of teams that you face. If those teams are gonna be end game or if they're gonna be a little bit easier. Okay, Rebirth, this is a team from ages ago. There we go. Let's move on. We're almost done. Punisher, Cable, oof. New stats. Okay, we still did fine. Sinister 6, let's go. Ooh, we're gonna lose. Okay, we won. Like I said, my Blitz teams are very good. And there we go. We finished the full rotation. And that means that we only lost 2 times in 63 teams. That's still above a 95% win rate. And that means that overpowered in Blitz, at least for now, is not really affecting. Like I said, my characters have a lot of diamonds, and on Blitz the enemies do not have diamonds, and I hope it stays that way, because otherwise it's going to be a lot more difficult. And like I said, if you don't have these diamonds that I have, you might struggle a lot more. So I would say that you're probably going to lose like 7 or 8 times, even if you're using my teams, because of the situation with the diamonds. But this is overall a nothing burger update in regards to Blitz. Based on how many diamonds you have, you might have a different experience, and it might be a lot worse for you. And that's why you're gonna tell me in the comments below how difficult it is for you to do Blitz right now. And are you guys excited if you're gonna be able to buy gear tier 20 in this new store coming to Marvel Strike Force today? If that's gonna be the case, do you think you're gonna spend more time blitzing than otherwise, or you're just gonna wait for a version of Blitz bots that you can do in game, so you can farm Blitz without spending a lot of time in it? Let me know over that in the comments below, and as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure to share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.